heroes from the Flanagan family.
Welcome to the Stillwater Lumberjack Day Parade 2024.
Good morning and welcome to the 2024 Lumberjack Days Parade brought to you by the Greater Stillwater Chamber of Commerce Foundation. It is a beautiful morning here in Stillwater. We're going to say that. And it's
Yes, we are, because we don't want to jinx it.
No,
right?
we are manifesting. We are manifestation geniuses. It is a beautiful day here in Stillwater. The Greater Stillwater Chamber of Commerce is an inclusive organization that serves, advocates, and promotes the interests of businesses while enriching the lives of our community. The Greater Stillwater Chamber of Commerce Foundation serves with a focus on education initiatives, workforce development, leadership programs, business development, and community events. The Greater Stillwater Chamber of Commerce Foundation welcomes all of you here today for this historic event. Welcome to everyone here. It is starting. I am Erin McQuay of United Way. I'm joined here by my wonderful co-host Pam, who has done this for well over a decade, and we are so happy to have her here today.
Thank you, Erin. Well, I'm very excited to see this lineup. We have a lot of new entries in the parade, so get ready to see some fascinating, new, exciting things coming down the pike here. I think we have about another 1.25 mile long parade today.
We do.
Yes, so
we're going to be starting off things to kick off the parade. We have the City of Stillwater Police Department, and it is led by Chief Brian Mueller. And I just learned if I wanted to work for the police force, are there any openings right now, Pam?
You better believe it. I just found out there are 2 openings on the force this year. So if you are interested, please contact the police department, the Washington County Police Department, and they'll give you more information on how to get going with the interview process.
Excellent. And loving to have our police chief here involved.
Hi.
He is actually on the board of directors of my organization, United Way of Washington County East. He and his entire family are well versed in our community, and we are so pleased to have them as leading the parade today.
I just want to quickly mention that our key sponsors today are Everlight Solar and Midstate Excavating. And we also couldn't make this event possible without our amazing event partners, Valley Access Channels, Cub, Watermark Church, Rock Point Church, Fractional Toys, Century Power and Equipment and Sports, and U.S. Army Recruiting, Stillwater.
Well, excellent. And just passing us right now is the Stillwater National Guard Color Guard. We are so pleased to have them here, and we thank them for their service. And we'd like to welcome the City of Stillwater City Council. This team of dedicated individuals serves the community at large every day.
And we have Mayor Ted Kozlowski right here.
Excellent. And the First Lady, Rachel Kozlowski. Excellent. Happy Lumberjack Days. Excellent. We've got Mike Polina driving the gorgeous new boat that we see here today. He was part of Fish United fishing tournament just recently.
Right.
All of these city council members show up, and they really do a fine job of representing the community. Thank you so much, Stillwater City Council.
And coming up pretty soon here, we'll have the City of Stillwater Fire Department. And I believe we have some of the Lakeview Foundation EMS vehicles as well.
And there is Chief Stu Glaser, and he is leading his team and his entire fleet of the Stillwater Fire Department. They have a beautiful facility over there off of Myrtle, if you get a chance to ever drive by that or take a tour. They welcome different groups that are able to come and tour that and get a good feel for all of the wonderful things that they do here in the community and keep us safe.
So we have starting the procession here is Stillwater Fire Department. And let's see, I think some of these trucks are very famous with the children. As you can see, and Luke on camera there is probably getting a close-up of some of those kids looking for something to come out of those trucks. What could it be?
I'm going to say
Something
not lava.
No, I think it's something on the sweeter side.
Let's hope
Yes.
so. But you know what the best part about this is waving to those fire trucks. They have a smile,
Yes,
they
and
get to wave, and no one's waving to them for help. This time it's just a friendly greeting.
And look at this Stillwater fire truck doing the sideways moves.
Let me guess, is that Todd Kockelman? It
Oh,
sure is. So
another
now,
driver.
right? I mean, careful on the roads there,
Yeah.
friends.
Yes, he's getting a little too close for comfort there.
So Todd does a wonderful job. He is with Kockelman Financial Services. He actually is the usual driver that brings out these fire trucks to different organizations and schools that are able to see let kids come up into the and dress up and pretend that they are firemen as well.
And they really get a good idea of how the fire truck really works when
Exactly.
it's in use. So
There's
it's a
more
great
buttons and
opportunity
contraptions than you could ever
Yes.
imagine.
And here's an old time fire truck here. Look at that.
Excellent. And it's in great shape.
Some people like my father would know the exact year that it was made, the engine type, that sort of thing.
I think it's fascinating. And the axe is there as well. And not to discredit it, we know that it absolutely kept people safe for many years.
Of course. And here we have the Bayport Fire Rescue Vehicle. That is huge.
Excellent. Did you know that at one time Bayport was referred to as South Stillwater?
Was it?
It was. I'm not going to remember the name on that, but maybe the Washington County Historical Society could help us out there.
That's a great resource for a lot of things that we'd like to know more about our history here.
Exactly.
And we have a crew up top
Excellent.
waving to the crowd.
Oh, and the bell. The bell is nice. When the
know.
siren's too much, the bell says, I'm coming, but
Yeah,
not too forcefully.
Aaron, I don't want to speak too soon, but sometimes we do get a blast.
We sure
You know,
do.
and sometimes it requires earplugs sometimes on my part.
And now the Lower St. Croix Valley Fire Department, I saw them in the Afton Parade, a beautiful parade over the 4th of July holiday.
That is a lovely parade, isn't it? It's such a beautiful community. We're so fortunate to have these beautiful towns along the St. Croix River here, all the way up from Marine, Taylor's Falls, all the way down to Afton, Lakeland. There's always something to do as well, too. Always a
Exactly.
festival or something.
In the Lake Elmo Fire Department, it's fun that you say that about all of the different towns. And I can say, now that I work for United Way of Washington County East, we have a saying that we serve everyone from Afton to Marine and everywhere in between.
Oh, that's a wonderful saying. And by the way, Lake Elmo also has their own wonderful 4th of July parade.
Yes.
Yep, they're catching up with Afton.
Now we actually have quite a few things to talk about. The Lakeview Foundation EMS here.
Yes.
I'm going to read a little bit about them, and if you could add in some things that are coming up. The
Of course.
Lakeview Health Foundation is working to enhance the patient experience and enrich the well-being of our community. Alongside their team of Lakeview EMS and first responders, they help keep this community healthy and safe.
Well, Lakeview also has something to announce. They have their campus planning going on right now in 2024. They've been designing their fascinating new campus, destined to break ground in 2025, construction starting, and destined to open on 2027. So we have something really fascinating happening with our local hospital. They are growing leaps and bounds. And by the way, if you're looking for a rewarding health care career or related career at the hospital, they are now hiring for a variety of positions. So everything from nurses to physical medicine, pharmacy, imaging, respiratory therapy, patient registration, from everything that makes the hospital run. They are now accepting applications. So
Excellent.
good thing to know about our community.
Absolutely. If you are looking for some local employment, that is one place to look. And also, we mentioned before that there are 2 open spots on the police force. And
yes, that doesn't happen every so often.
It
So
really
it's
doesn't.
a great opportunity for those people who are seeking a career in law enforcement, especially in this community. It's very rewarding.
It is. And Lakeview Hospital is also a wonderful part of keeping that community safe. And I know that I see them down at the Daily Grind on the regular. The Daily Grind coffee shop actually has a fund that people can contribute to, and then the EMS do not need to pay for their coffee each morning.
That's really nice when the community gives back.
This community really shows up. Well, way to go, Stillwater and the St. Croix Valley.
And once again, we have Lakeview passing our cameras with their banner. There's so much going on at Lakeview. It's really, I'm sure many of us have had one experience or another, whether it's a checkup, an ER visit, or specialty care.
Yes. And I am very grateful for their current location because I don't live far from here. So when I had 3 children, it was a very quick drive.
Likewise.
But
likewise,
also
it's centrally located.
It is, but also their new location that's going to be off of 36 will be very easy to access. And we are so happy that they have this opportunity.
Yes.
And again, that will be opening in 2027. Thank you so much for being in the parade today, Lakeview Foundation and EMS.
Oh,
Excellent. Thank you so much.
Yep, the kids have their bags ready. Now we've just received a bottle opener from Lakeview Health Partners Clinic, Lakeview Hospital.
Little known
So-
fact.
so
Actually, it's probably a big
I
fact.
think Mom and Dad will be able to use that one. Right?
Absolutely. I love pickles. I need help opening my pickle jars. Thank you. I will think of Lakeview Hospital every time that I overdose in my sodium intake. And we have the Washington County Sheriff's Department and Mounted Unit coming on up. This is very exciting. The Washington County Sheriff's Office, the pioneer agency, is celebrating 175 years of law enforcement service this year. Sheriff Dan Starry and his team of 285 dedicated employees provide everything from emergency communications, 911, patrol, investigations, the county jail, and patrol of Washington County scenic waterways. Their volunteer mounted patrol are valued, highly trained members of our sheriff office team. Thank you so much for being here. Gorgeous animals.
I know, aren't they beautiful?
Oh, and fancy. Yours has shoes beyond the horseshoes. Very fancy.
I'd want shoes if I had to walk this far too.
Headphones.
Oops. I'm here with June and John from Papa John's, our proud sponsors once again for the 2024 Lumberjack Days Parade. And June and John have some exciting news coming from Papa John's, so they're going to be here to fill us in on some new offers.
Yep. Looks like this year we are offering 25% off your full order of regular menu priced items using the code Lumberjack for the end of the month, just to support the Lumberjack Days Parade.
And for those of us who may not be familiar with Papa John's, you want to tell us where you're located?
We're located on Stillwater Boulevard, right over by the Dome Rec Center. We're family-owned and operated. We're there all the time. We're always looking for good people. If they want to come join our team, stop in and grab the application, whatever you'd like.
Great information, and thanks about that promo. We'll all have to take advantage of it today after the parade. Okay, back to you, Erin.
Thank you so much, Pam. We had the Washington County Crisis Response Unit going by. They are providing mental health support to Washington County residents 24 hours a day. And who just went past me in a gorgeous looking car is the Grand Marshal, Commissioner Creasel. He is actually spending his last day in his position. He is the Grand Marshal for the 2024 Lumberjack Days Parade. Not many in the county have a record of service as storied as the Commissioner Gary Creasel story. He has worked on behalf of the county residents for 2 decades. And now this wild group of people is our World Snow Sculpting Celebration.
If you haven't been down to see this in the winter, it is fascinating. Do not miss it. The sculptures are from all over the world, and they're so unique, and it's amazing to see how they're actually, just, I don't know how you describe it, how they're just suspended in air, and how they can sculpt without any support. It's just amazing sculptures. So be sure to check that out.
They are truly artists.
Yeah, down in Lowell Park.
And now coming through here, we have the City of Stillwater Public Works Department. What does the Public Works do anyway?
Well, interesting that you asked me that, Erin. I happen to have some statistics here. They do 95.5 miles of streets, 35.6 miles of trails, 11.1 miles of sidewalks, 80.3 acres are mowed, 36.1 acres of parks are fertilized, 3,650 traffic signs are maintained, and they're all managed for you. They have 13 sanitary sewer lift stations, 9 water pump houses, 1,052 fire hydrants, and 2 water towers, 11 baseball, softball fields. Okay, this is something that a lot of people are into now. 6 tennis courts and 10 pickleball courts.
I have taken pickleball lessons, and if you have not tried it yet, please do it. It is phenomenal.
It's growing. It's amazing. If you go over to the Stillwater High School, you can walk into the gyms there, and people are playing it, like I swear, 24/7. There's also 19 playgrounds that they maintain. So those are some statistics that are pretty impressive, I'd say, Erin.
And it makes the city of Stillwater just a wonderful place to live and to visit. We are so happy to have outside people coming in and enjoying our community as well. And all of these wonderfully colorful trucks that you've seen going by is Stillwater Towing. They have been servicing the entire St. Croix Valley since 1975.
Yes. And I'm personally familiar with that towing company. How about you?
I have one time, but I will embarrassingly say that my car wouldn't start, and they came to my rescue, and I already had it in gear. So it was a $60 call for me to say that I didn't know what I was doing.
Well, my steering wheel was locked up in a parking lot, and very frustrating, but they were there within minutes and helped me out. So
Excellent. So now this is the Yellow Ribbon Alliance of Lower St. Croix Valley. Then we have got the Field of Bands coming up. 4 bands, a beer garden, food trucks on September 21st. Oh my goodness, if you have not been down there during September, it is not to be missed.
Yes,
it's so much fun.
Make sure you get your tickets for sale at 5cityyellowribbon.com. It's well worth checking out all these wonderful events.
And coming up next, we have a fan favorite, Brine's Market and Deli, serving the St. Croix Valley since 1958.
And I think they have their famous meatballs that they're passing out here.
Excellent.
Oh,
I think that very shortly we will see my husband belly up to their float. He is a meatball fan, and there is nothing to be missed about their meatballs or anything that you can get from Brine's Market.
Yeah, it's been in operation since 1958 and is still a family-owned business. And look at here, right behind them, Pinwheel Arts and Movement Studio.
And what is your name?
Stillwater.
Angie from Pinwheel Arts and Movement Studio.
That
Angie's going to do that for a mile and a half.
I know. That takes considerable strength and I'd say some athletic endeavors there behind that.
Excellent.
And here we have our hometown heroes. Our hometown hero outdoors was founded with one primary goal: to extend our reach to every first responder, military service member, and veteran, and ensure that they can temporarily escape the daily stress and frustration of civilian life through a safe outdoor adventure of their choosing. Army. And now we also have some Army
So
vehicles.
he said that he was part of the Army, and
Yes.
my hat goes off to them at any moment in time, because what an incredible accomplishment to be a part of our armed forces here in the United States.
And the U.S. Army recruiting at Stillwater is also one of the primary event partners today.
Excellent. And we have more of our hometown hero outdoors coming through now.
Okay, I think I meant
Safe
this one.
Outdoor Adventures. And I really like this. They actually have their mission right on their trailer because they are assisting mental health through the outdoors for our military, veterans, and first responders. So excellent to have mental health be at the forefront of people's attention these days because it is something that used to be a stigma and no longer needs to be.
Yes, and that's something that Lakeview Hospital promotes is the Make It Okay program.
Exactly. I've heard
Because
about that too,
yes,
Pam.
It's all about transparency. We don't need to keep such an important thing.
It's
kept
part of our
quiet.
health.
Yes.
And now we have wonderful Watermark Church Space Vacation Bible School. Our vision is to love, grow, and serve, and they live this out in many different ways. Thank you for being here, Watermark Church. Looks like a really fun situation to get your kids involved in.
Space Adventure VBS, July 23rd through August 1st.
Excellent. Thank you so much. And they have a panda driving that. I did not know pandas had been in space. Maybe these kids are going to be the first ones to get a panda into space.
Anything is possible, right?
Really is. Excellent.
And coming up next,
It's the Cub Scout Pack 9125 and
all on their
friends.
on their bikes, and their Scoutmaster is riding right along with them.
Excellent. It's a wonderful program, and they just went through a rebranding, and we are so happy that they have an inclusive program where everyone can feel invited, welcome, and valued. Thank you so much for being here. Cub Scout Pack 9125.
And right behind them now is the United Marching Band. The United Marching Band includes students from all secondary schools in District 622, united together in one marching band under the direction of Lori Bernstrom, Aaron Hammerman, John Pawalny, Meg Helston, and Emily Bennell.
Were you ever in marching band, Pam?
No, I wasn't, but I've always enjoyed seeing them in the parades. I think everybody enjoys at least one marching band. The more the merrier.
Absolutely. And you know what? The outfits or costumes have gotten a lot more friendly for these marchers over the years.
Know. Yeah, heat resistant, I say.
Exactly. I mean, less theatrical, but less fainting as well.
Yes, I think it's the music. We're focusing on the music and the talent there. Okay, and now I believe we have
Shields Catering
Shields
and
Catering.
Stillwater Event Center. I'm actually holding an event there later this week. There is owner Todd Shield
Hi,
as
Todd.
well. Thanks so much, Todd. Looking forward to your cream puffs coming this Thursday. Todd is a wonderful pillar in this community. We are so happy to have him.
they've been great support of the partnership plan. They served at many of their events, and the food is to die for.
Excellent. And they are followed up by the Minnesota Renaissance Festival. Now, when is this open, Pam?
Yeah, it's coming up pretty soon, August 17th through September 29th. The Minnesota Renaissance Festival offers an immersive experience in King Henry's 16th century European village with infamous turkey legs. Ooh, gotta love those.
Oh, yes.
Exciting entertainment and more. Find more information at renaissancefest.com. Huzzah to Minnesota's family tradition, fit for royalty.
And now we've got Oregon Plus Oregon specialists in orthodontics. We are so happy to have them. They're your locally owned husband and wife team making Stillwater smile with braces and visible aligners for kids and adults. And we are so proud to have them from United Way, a location for Stuff the Bus, which is happening now, getting school supplies collected
Yes.
for kids in the community. Excellent. Renaissance
Okay.
Festival, thank you
Thank you.
so much. You look fantastic.
I
You
know.
don't look chilled, though.
Hey, and now we have Fit, a real estate group, coming beyond for their clients. We have the team and resources to achieve more than any other team in the St. Croix River Valley area. Working in both Wisconsin and Minnesota allows us a wider range of opportunities to find you the right home.
I love it. And actually, this crew that's in this truck are not to be trusted except for with your real estate needs. That is Chad driving the truck, Mike Willamy, both wonderful people. There is Ann Bunkers, there's Jen Rognes. We have a really great team of local Wonderful community members. Thankful to have them here, and that is a fantastic float.
And right behind them, we have Stillwater Area Public Schools. Boy, have they done great this year in athletics.
They always
Represented
are.
by various student groups. We have state champion mountain bike team 5 times in a row.
5 times in a row.
Yeah.
Give it up for this Stillwater mountain bike championship team.
And then we have the
6 times in a row.
Yeah. Oh, 6 times. All right.
Our notes were wrong.
Yeah, state champion synchronized swimming team 3 times in a row.
Oh my goodness.
21 state championships overall. Amazing.
I don't know if I've even gone swimming that many times, and they have won states that often.
Yep, we have state runners, up girls Nordic ski team, boys alpine ski team. They finished 3rd at state. Wrestling team finished 3rd at state. Ponies Trust Club, which is a social group that brings together high school students with and without disabilities. Stillwater Area High School Theater and Stillwater School Board members.
And I just saw our school superintendent, Dr. Funk walk by. Can you please give a big wave? Dr. Funk.
And my goodness, what's this coming down the road here?
Oh my goodness, some of my favorite is the Stillwater Chevals dance team. Now, when was this established, Pam?
In 1967.
That's a lot of dancing.
Yes, the Stillwater Chevals, also known as the Stillwater High School Dance Team, is composed of Stillwater area students from grades 8 through 12. Throughout the year, the Chevals compete at conference and invitational competitions, perform during halftime of varsity football games, and partake in community service events.
Excellent. Give it up for the Stillwater Chevals dance team. Well done, Olive McLemore. And I would love to give another shout out to our wonderful sponsors that make this possible, the Everlight Solar, Mid-State Excavating, Valley Access Channels, which if you are watching it right now, you are experiencing it by the wonderful sponsorship of Valley Access Channels, Cub, Watermark Church, Rock Point Church, Fractional Toys, Century Power Equipment and Sports, and the U.S. Army Recruiting Service. And now this rowdy group must be the Stillwater Ponies football team.
All right.
Excellent. And
They're all
everyone's voice
here.
has dropped in this group. We just heard it by a random roar. Well done, Stillwater football team.
I'd also like to give a shout out again to Papa John's. Remember their special offer going on, and thank you again for sponsoring the 2024 Lumberjack Days Parade.
And I don't know if this is too much or not, but if I took a bath in the garlic butter sauce that Papa John's have, I hope I'm not judged.
I'm right there with you.
Excellent. Blaze Credit Union, excellent. Happy to have them. They are new in our community. Today, Blaze Credit Union is represented by Archie, the 1952 Ford pickup named after one of Blaze's founding members, and local Blaze associates. Blaze is your full-service financial institution with 27 branches, 250,000 members. Blaze is here to help you along your road of life, encouraging you to go for it. And they are followed up right by the Stillwater Napa Auto Parts in Stillwater. Now, Pam, have you utilized Stillwater Napa?
I have.
Excellent.
Yes, who hasn't?
Exactly.
But guess what we have now?
Oh my goodness. I love it. The St. Paul Winter Carnival Royal Family.
And look, are the Vulcans going to be coming around here? I wonder. Oh,
You never know.
yes.
Oh, they're
Yes.
getting distracted. Easily distracted. I love it. So now the
Okay.
St. Paul Winter Carnival is the country's oldest international festival. It's older than the
That's
Pasadena
amazing.
Tournament of Roses, which we all know
Wow.
of.
Yes, isn't that amazing?
Yes, and it's been making mockery of winter for over 130 years. The 2024 royal family is led by Boreas Rex, the 87th, Steve Doody, Queen of the Snows Jennifer Westerhouse, and Prime Minister Danny Ross. The family also includes 5 king guards, 4 winds and wind princesses, and they welcome anyone to help celebrate the coolest celebration on earth. Thank you so much for being here, the St. Paul Winter Carnival royal family.
Okay, and here come the Vulcans again. They've
Vulcans.
defeated Boreas and his 4 wind brothers to rid the state of cold weather and bring back the heat of summer. Say hello to the Volcanus Rex, the 86th, Ash, Flame, Clinker, EB, Sparky, Hail the Bulge.
And he just said that they have a record of 32-0. Just saying.
Okay.
Oh, maybe even longer. It's hard to hear with the headphones on.
Okay. There's our Vulcan crew. Hello.
138-0.
Okay.
My math was a little off. I said 32, give or take. It's actually 138. Oops-a-days.
Well, followed by Century Power Equipment. We have visited them many a time. You see a John Deere there, and what other things do they work on? Besides chainsaws and
well, obviously,
and
we have obviously
four-wheelers.
Exactly, four-wheelers that you can do.
Snowmobiles. Oh, wow.
I mean, all they have the equipment to do it all throughout the entire seasons of the year. Wonderful to have them a part of it. The Century Power Equipment and Sports. And we've got some side-by-sides here. I love it all. And now we have Papago Stillwater. Electric Bites is locally owned store where you will be treated like family. This is a resource for all things related to electric bikes and micromobility. They rent, sell, and service electric bikes. Stop in anytime for a free joyride. Now, electric bikes have taken off with the help of this wonderful organization. And have you ever been on an electric bike before, Pam?
No, I haven't, but I know that many people go down to Papago and they get together and they take little joy rides through Stillwater.
Exactly.
And,
this is the town to do it.
And all along the St. Croix. It's a beautiful way to see the sights.
And then we have Scott Cutter Junker, who is running for Washington County Commissioner. Thanks for being here, Scott Cutter Junker. And earlier today, we saw the Grand Marshal, who is Gary Creasel, and it is his seat that is open up. And we're going to see some of the candidates for that open seat coming up through the parade today. So does this count as exercise if I'm watching this wonderful ultimate martial arts Stillwater coming through?
Take a look at the action on the trailer there. This is ultimate martial arts members. They're dedicated to providing the most comprehensive, practical, and advanced martial arts instruction available. Their goal is to teach their students self-defense techniques along with honor, loyalty, respect, and discipline, skills that will serve them a lifetime.
Exactly, and I am loving all of the muscles that are being shown right here. Well done.
Look at the kids with their black belts, and some of them have earned a couple of stripes. That is fantastic, and they're so young. It's a great program.
Absolutely. All of the discipline and all of the exercise that's able to come through. And we were just greeted by the Greater Stillwater Chamber of Commerce Executive Director Robin Anthony as she came by, and she is trying to keep the crowds under control. Crowds, if you're able to scooch back a little bit, no candy is worth a toe getting run over.
And we have Chesterton Academy of the St. Croix Valley.
Actually, I believe this is Zephyr Theater.
This is the Zephyr Theater. I'm sorry, we're a little bit out of order here.
And that's okay. We've got a performance art theater. It is a 501c3 nonprofit organization that creates theatrical and musical experiences. They do a beautiful job, always happy to support the local arts. And up next, here comes your Chesterton Academy.
Okay. They just switched on us, but that's all right.
Absolutely.
And they are located in the St. Croix Valley here.
Exactly. We have a lot of, we've got Freezy Pops coming out and everything today. Looks like they have enrollment opportunities, so enroll today. It's a classical high school in the Catholic tradition. And next up, we have got Betty McCollum for Congress. Betty is running for re-election to continue representing Central Washington County in Congress. Over her career representing the 4th District, Betty has been a strong voice for the environment, universal health care, quality education, economic opportunity, organized labor, and more. To learn more, visit her website, and remember that she would like you to vote Betty.
And then we just have Miss River Valley coming by. This esteemed group is dedicated to empowering young women through educational scholarships, personal growth, and community service. Let's warmly welcome these outstanding title holders who embody the future of our community with their dedication talent, and unwavering commitment to making a difference. We have Miss River Valley, Ariana Velishek, Miss Minnesota Valley, Lainey Donahue.
Excellent. Thank you for being here. And now we've got Squeaky Services. This is your local cleaning company. We can help with commercial cleaning, residential cleaning, and carpet cleaning.
I could use those.
Absolutely.
Right
Squeaky
now.
Services. How do you do on a mom van that hasn't been cleaned all summer? Thumbs up. Say nothing if you can do it. Excellent.
And here we have a very patriotic man coming down playing the drum. We have Maylor Jean for Congress, endorsed congressional candidate for District 4.
Maylor Jean. Excellent. Thank you for being here today. All the information is right there. She is walking along. You've got great shoes today, May. Well done. Much better than the stilt walker, I must say. You know what feels really good to me, Pam? A nice crack.
Oh, yes, I know what you mean when you say that.
Here comes Cairo Way of Stillwater. It's locally owned and operated by Dr. Chloe Thorpe. It is proudly showcasing their bright orange and blue brand colors. They have done a beautiful job. I love it when all of this effort goes into making parade floats. It makes it fun for the entire community. Thank you so much for being here.
Beautiful.
Got a little out of order apparently from B and C.
Okay.
So just kind of look ahead and see what's coming. Sorry about that. We had issues.
No worries.
with
It's okay.
setting people up. Thank you so much.
Excellent.
Okay,
now-
Dixieland pickup band. Oh boy, love it. Look at the costumes. Here comes the Dixieland pickup band playing red hot jazz from the back of their 1930 model AA Ford truck. They've toured all the way to the Ford Museum in Michigan and back to the 1950s at the Minnesota State Fairgrounds, featuring Hall of Fame banjoist Debbie Schreier. This fun group is happy to help celebrate Lumberjack Days Parade and invites you to give a wave to the singing driver, Tom Owens.
Let's all smile along, clap your hands when the Dixieland pickup band comes on through.
And then following that is Schmidt & Sons, our yellow bus company. They're now hiring. They've been providing safe, reliable transportation for over 72 years, and they're honored to serve the Stillwater community in District 834. As proud members of the Stillwater Area Chamber of Commerce, they are thrilled to participate in Lumberjack Days again this year. Schmidt & Sons is now hiring. Drivers and aides, just text 33777 to apply.
Excellent. I loved my school bus driver. His name was Mr. Morris. I will never forget him. If you are a school bus driver, you are changing the lives of these kiddos.
Yes.
Please consider applying today.
And as a parent of children, we all appreciate the bus drivers getting our children safely to and from school. And they're always so friendly. You know, our kids look forward to seeing the bus driver. So.
Excellent. And I just got a practice school bus
Yes.
safety coloring book.
Yes,
I
this is
love
great
it.
for the kids. They can get ready for school, which, you know, a lot of kids don't want us to talk about that yet, but it is coming right around the corner. So there's no time too soon to talk about school bus safety.
Exactly. And now we have got a very energetic group. We are so happy to welcome the North Hudson Pepperfest royalty. The 2024 North Hudson Pepperfest royalty king, Jeff Rossini, Queen Macy Zimmer, Princesses Carly Brown, Lillian Benzer, Cece Schley. The North Hudson Pepper Festival is the little village celebration with a big Italian flavor. Pepperfest celebrates its strong Italian heritage with a 3-day festival. Each year, the festival gives most of the earnings to various nonprofit groups that volunteer before, during, and following the Pepper Festival weekend. Now that's true community
It is
spirit.
fun. And go for the food. You can't get a better hot pepper sausage sandwich. I tell you, it's delicious.
And now we have one of our sponsors,
That's
Cub.
right. Cub with the giant food carts. Boy, let's see, how much did you
And
think
so
they've got
Cub
that
is
cart?
Minnesota's local grocery store since 1968. Cub has been bringing more to your table by providing the best value. So happy to have Cub in our wonderful Lumberjack Days Parade and happy to have their sponsorship. Thank you, Cub. And there is Emma. I know Emma, and she's not looking at me.
Oh.
Hi, Emma. How are you? She is a wonderful representative of Cub. If you go in there, she's the one that will smile at you.
Don't forget about their pickup service. It's really convenient for those who just want to order online and make a short stop to pick up their groceries.
Exactly. So wonderfully handy. So now up next we have got the Woodbury Royal Ambassadors. Now Woodbury Days is a free family fun-filled weekend beginning August 23rd through the 25th, and it is represented by Miss Woodbury Carubo, Princesses Samye and Audrey, Little Miss Woodbury Eloise, Little Princesses Ayla and Hazel, Senior Queen Mary, and their candidates. Excellent. Thank you so much for being here. Royal Ambassadors. Looking forward to that event again coming August 23rd through the 25th. Excellent. And we are so happy. What are you with? Oh, you're still with that. Okay, phew. I panicked. State Senator Karen Housley is a mom and small business owner, and she's going to take a moment to talk with Pam, my co-host here, live in the parade route. Karen out there giving all of the hugs. Karen, come on over and join Pam here for a live interview. Robin, can you guide her over to Pam? Thank you so much.
Oh, sorry about that. There's people here.
Karen, good to see you back in the parade. And we just want to say you've done so much for the senior population of our community. Is anything that you'd like to say regarding what's coming up, what you're working on for our seniors?
Yeah, you know what? I was just talking about it earlier. We need to get tax credit for those people over 65 so they can't raise the property taxes more than 1% a year. That's what I'm going to be working on next year.
Okay, well, thanks, Karen, for all that you're doing.
Thank you.
Enjoy the parade.
And that was Karen Housley. We're so glad to have her involved here. She lives here in Stillwater. We're so happy to have her. Good to see you, Karen. And up next is Lindsay for Stillwater City Council Ward 2. She is walking. She is in teal, everyone. Lindsay is a mission-driven nonprofit professional, currently working as a senior event coordinator for the University of Minnesota Foundation. With over 10 years' experience in public service and nonprofit positions, Lindsay takes an active role in the community she lives and plays in, proudly serving Stillwater as a board member to the Board of Directors for Family Means, sitting on multiple community steering committees, and volunteering at community events throughout the year. She is a collaborative leader and community advocate. Thank you, Lindsay. And next, we have Josiah Hill. So Josiah Hill is a Stillwater High School teacher and alumni, spouse, and father of 3. First-term DFL state representative. He is running for re-election this November. Thank you for being here, Josiah Hill, and all of his friends and family. Thank you, Emily. So nice to see you, Emily Hill. And coming up is my husband's favorite date night, Manger Restaurant and Wine Bar, French Oyster Bar. Now, if you have not been to Manger, you are missing out, because I could bathe in the oysters there. Anything that they have on special, I will take it. Their risotto once, I thought, you know what, I'm going to need to break up with my husband so I can marry whoever made this risotto. I didn't care.
You're making me so hungry right now. I love risotto.
And there's owner-operator Mike Willenbring right up there on top. Excellent, with a lot of his team, and they are handing out some of the most wonderful things. And then we've got Wines for Washington County Commissioner. So now Mark is running for Washington County Commissioner in District Number 3. It's being vacated by Gary Kreisel. Excellent. And he just won my vote by bribing me with candy.
Yes.
Everyone heard it. Oh my gosh.
Yes. He knows
Excellent.
our.
And Niall Creasel, former Washington County Commissioner, driving my vehicle.
All right.
Excellent. So we've got creasels all throughout this parade.
A lot of Creasels.
I love it. Thank you so much, Mark.
Thank you.
Good luck with your campaign.
You bet.
And I know what that noise means. It
I
means
know.
that, you know it too?
I can feel the heat from here.
Exactly. It means that there is some hot air balloon loveliness coming this way, and it is with RE/MAX Professionals. The RE/MAX Professionals and their team of real estate professionals will guide you through the home buying and selling process with the knowledge and experience you deserve.
They're serving both Minnesota and Western Wisconsin and are proud to offer their client concierge services to each of their clients. And you can find their offices on the North Hill at the historic William Sauntry Mansion or online at professionals.net. RE/MAX Professionals, your hometown experts with a world of experience. Okay, get ready. Everybody's feeling the heat here. And
Excellent. You're going to keep the rain away. You can promise it, right? Excellent. I'll just stick with you then. RE/MAX Professionals, and we're loving your North Hill Historic office at the William Sauntry Mansion. Loving to visit it there. Thank you. These are not hot flashes you're experiencing. It is just RE/MAX Professionals going past you. If they're not going past you, it may be a heat flash.
Marine and Auto Custom Interiors just went by with, oh, look at the beautiful boat. Looks sort of vintage to me.
Oh my gosh, that is gorgeous.
Custom interiors and upholstery.
I feel like I would develop an entirely different personality if I was in that boat. I would suddenly become Grace Kelly if I was in
I
that
know,
both.
with a scarf wrapped around your head and sunglasses. right?
Yes,
Yeah.
so I need to visit Marine and Auto Custom Interiors.
And we have Hudson ambassadors here. Welcome to the 2024 Hudson Ambassadors. These ladies are goodwill ambassadors to the city of Hudson through a one-year commitment to community service. They partake in numerous community events and parades in and around the Hudson area. Look at that beautiful Hudson Bell Tube display.
Oh my
with
goodness.
the lovely ladies dancing it out.
I love it. Entertainment, a gorgeous float. Love it all. Thank you for your
They
community
got-
involvement.
They have the spirit.
Hudson is a gorgeous town to visit just right across the St. Croix River. Bell Bank is coming up. Now, you know what? If for me, when I'm banking, I want to bank somewhere where I like to bank. And that's exactly what Bell Bank is. Bank where you like to bank, and they make the experience worth it. Thank you for being here today, Bell Bank. And you are dressed to the nines. My
All
goodness.
right.
Thank you so much.
Thank you.
Going to add it to our stash over here so that they don't think we're getting too much.
I know.
Excellent.
We
Thank
can
you
never
so much.
have enough sweets.
Exactly. Bell Bank more. And
Erin,
now we
we-
have Jessica Johnson. Now she is the State District 33 Republicans and Jessica Johnson from Minnesota House. Walking by right there in the white shirt, green pants. Please look for these green signs. And it says elect Jessica L. Johnson. And we've got a band here. This reminds me of a garage band, and I am here for it.
I know. I love it.
Love a
More music, the merrier. It makes the parade, doesn't it?
Absolutely. They're very serious musicians as
they
well.
Are. They are.
Oh, and we saw a smile. No longer serious.
They
There
heard
we
our,
are.
They heard our comment. Okay, next we have Crum Exteriors, proudly taking care of your home exterior needs since 1997 in Minnesota and Wisconsin, improving our customers' homes, improving our team's lives, and improving the communities they serve. They're asking us now, how can we make you smile today?
Well, I love it that they mentioned that they improve the team's lives because you can only do so much for your customers unless you're taking care of your team as well. So
That's
well
right.
done, Crum
That's right.
Exteriors.
Oh, here we have St. Croix National Scenic
Riverway.
River-
So
yeah,
it's
Riverway.
the Wild Rivers Conservancy. So now this is an incredible organization. It is the official nonprofit partner of the St. Croix National Scenic Riverway. Together, they provide environmental and education field trips for over 6,000 1,000 local youth. They coordinate the Riverway Volunteer Program, provide summer internships, and protect our watershed from invasive species to keep our river clean and beautiful for generations to come.
Yeah, the internships are definitely something to look into because they're so rewarding, they're so educational, and a lot of these internships lead to jobs.
Exactly.
So
Wonderful experience.
It's a way to get your foot in the door while learning and having a great experience.
Now, I see these all around town. They are very popular, the Gorilla Dumpster Bag.
Yes, it's a great option to the big metal containers that may not fit in your driveway. The Gorilla Dumpster Bag is a small locally owned business. The Gorilla Bag comes with a patented bag stand, which makes it very easy and safe to load. So if you have any kind of junk removal or anything that you need to get out of the house quickly, this is the place to call, 1-844-BIG-BAGS, to find out more. And then following that is Space Turtle Construction.
It's an award-winning remodeler, and these are two things that I wouldn't normally put together, space and turtles, and that's why it's memorable.
I know, when I first saw that, yeah, it is eye-catching and very memorable indeed.
So now this is the Snow Removal Group, and it's Minnesota's commercial and residential snow and ice management company. That's something that I need because I need to save my back.
Yep, they do much more. They do de-icing and hauling, parking lot sweeping, so they're pretty comprehensive.
Excellent. It looks right now like they are the Level 1 and Level 2 Smart Salter certified through the Minnesota Pollution Control Agency, which is wonderful, and they work through the night to keep our properties open in the worst winter weather conditions. Located in Afton, Minnesota.
And then we have Creative Stone Evolutions. They provide commercial and residential landscape and hardscape installation services such as retaining walls, boulder walls, patios, steps, outdoor kitchens. Ooh, that sounds nice. And fire pits, brick and natural stone masonry, and shoreline restoration. They'll create your dreamscape for you today. Located also in Afton, Minnesota.
And they're followed up by Organic Grass Care. Now, they provide commercial and residential turf fertilizer and weed control. Oh my gosh, I could spend an entire weekend just weeding, so I'd better call Organic Grass Care. They do weed control, microbial aeration, overseeding, and irrigation repair. The best defense against weeds in your lawn is a thick, healthy lawn. Located, again, in Afton, Minnesota. A lot of representation from Afton.
I know, a lot of Afton businesses here. And we have our key sponsor here, Everlight Solar.
Excellent. And now this is one of those cars that my daughter sees and says, hey, that car drives itself. So this driver, I don't even know if you're necessary, sir, but happy to have you. But according to my daughter, your car can go on its own.
Their theme is save money and save the planet, which is such a great saying for conservation, energy, or earth. It's all good with Everlight Solar.
And just passing us now is Amy Klobuchar for Minnesota. Amy has earned a reputation as an effective, results-driven senator willing to reach across the aisle to get things done. In the last Congress, she distinguished herself as the senator with the most bipartisan bills, and she ranked third for introducing bills that were signed into law. Welcome to U.S. Senator Amy Klobuchar.
And she was, a few years ago, she was one of our grand marshals.
That's right.
Yes,
it was wonderful
to have her.
Right after the
bridge was built, yes. And we hear the Stillwater trolley coming up. Aaron, this is so wonderful that every year we see them in the parade, and they're playing their brass instruments, the Jack Brass Band.
And that Stillwater trolley that they're on is the best thing to do in Stillwater since 1989. I'm looking forward to my story time trolley trip that I have coming up in a couple weeks here with my family.
That is so much fun. And, you know, it's a great way to get to know Stillwater, but even if you live here, you'll see something new. Just hop on the trolley, relax, instead of driving to wherever you have to get to, you know.
Exactly.
This is a time to really appreciate your community and learn a little bit more. They have the Rivertown Terror Tour coming up, too, so.
Oh, my goodness.
Yeah, another way to explore Stillwater.
There's never a shortage of wonderful things to get involved with here in Stillwater. And with all of these things that are offered, there are always volunteer opportunities. So all of you wonderful people here that come to these kind of things, remember, there's a lot of people behind it. Volunteers are welcome.
I'd like to take this time once again to honor our sponsors, Everlight Solar, Midstate Excavating, and our event partners, Valley Access Channels, Cub, Watermark Church, Rock Point Church, Fractional Toys, Century Power Equipment and Sports, and U.S. Army Recruiting Stillwater, and Cub Foods for being our proud sponsor of the 2024 Lumberjack Days Parade.
Excellent. And now this truck means
Wow,
business.
I know. This is, oh my gosh.
No, this is the NWI Tree Service. It specializes in hazardous large removals, working in the St. Croix Valley for over 10 years. And with a truck that amazingly big, I can absolutely believe that they take care of it.
They can get the job done. I mean, there are some massive trees that need servicing and need removal. Looks like they have the equipment to do it.
I'm not sure if that guy works for it or if they just found him hanging from a tree and helped him, but he is enjoying himself.
He loves his job, doesn't he?
Love it. Thank you for being here, NWI Tree Service. Coming up next, we've got the First United Methodist and Sunny Hill Preschool. So now I can proudly say that I put all 3 of my children, albeit very feral, through Sunny Hill Preschool, and this is a wonderful, inclusive, welcoming community church and preschool. Thank you so much for being here in the parade today.
Erin, that's a wonderful testimonial. It's good to have references, and you're a fine one in that.
Well, thank you so much. My 3 children felt loved and cared for there, so if you have little ones looking for a preschool, Sunny Hill Preschool is the way to go from my mouth. And Fury Motors is here.
Right.
Fury Motors has such a noble looking lineup. Whenever I drive by, I am always impressed. So glad to have them in the parade and to have an option for people to go and shop.
I know. It's nice to have a local dealership that you can trust and rely on, that has a history in the community.
Yes.
Yes.
Thank you for being here, Fury Motors. And I feel like I would get more things done around my life if I had a vehicle that, like this Jeep right here.
I agree.
I would just suddenly be able to do more things.
Moving kids to college,
Yes.
moving them to their new homes. Just
Okay, so their trucks are
oh,
getting closer.
I know.
And they have sunroofs, because you can use the sunroof for illuminating inside the vehicle or tossing candy at other people. This is wonderful. One more try. Let's see if you got it.
Wow.
Okay. Okay. So Fury Motors, they are generous, if nothing else.
Yes, they just decided take a handful and hit the hose, right?
I love it. So now I am so happy to have marching bands involved here. Next coming up is the Forest Lake Ranger Marching Band.
Oh, look at the beautiful flags.
This is a summer parade band consisting of students in grades 7 through 12 from Forest Lake Area Middle School and Forest Lake Area High School in Forest Lake, Minnesota. Under the direction of Jake Mathieson and Katie Du Bois, the band performs in local parades throughout the summer.
And they came prepared for sun.
Absolutely.
Matching sunglasses here.
I love it. No detail is spared. Matching sunglasses and everything.
I know. The beautiful fall color flags. They're very coordinated. And here comes the band right behind the color guard here. Look at the number. Wow.
And please look at this choreography coming down. I love it. Thank you so much for being here. Forest Lake Ranger Marching Band. Happy to have you.
They have quite the crew.
And I love it. Doing such a great job throughout the entire summer. And so collaborative, 7th through 12th grade, that's a huge age range.
That is.
Well done to the Forest Lake Ranger Marching Band, 7th grade through 12th grade, all playing together.
The parade goers are really enjoying the music.
Absolutely, how can you not? And I love it. There's flags not only at the beginning of the marching band, but flags right afterwards. They do a wonderful job.
Fantastic team. Look at that. Remembering
the entire routine for a mile and a half, not making you dread it, hopefully. You're just at the beginning,
Yeah,
but
they're
you got
just-
this.
I know, we've been here for a while, but we have to remember they have a ways to go yet, don't they?
They sure do, and they are going to do a wonderful job. Well done, Forest Lake Ranger Marching Band. And coming up next is Bethany Cox for Washington County. So now Bethany is an active member of the St. Croix Valley community. She is here today with family and friends to ask you for your vote as Bethany runs for Washington County Commissioner here in District 3. And if you get a piece of candy from a little girl named Alice, you are in the minority. She is fantastic, and she likes to give out candy, but she needs a smile from you first. Thank you for being here, Bethany Cox for Washington County. And now I have a little bit of bragging to do right now. There is a bus coming up. And you're going to see giant school supplies on it. And I stayed up till midnight last night making sure these school supplies were on it, hoping that there would not be rain because it's just made out of cardboard. I am in charge of Stuff the Bus for United Way of Washington County East in partnership with Community Thread. Both organizations do a wonderful job in the community. Stuff the Bus is happening now. If you know someone that could benefit from school supplies for their family, please go to United Way website, which is uwwce.org. And you can also support first-year new teachers through Community Thread. Community Thread is doing something called Support the Teacher Kits. And you're going to be able to support those first-year teachers that really need that help in the beginning. Thank you, Kathleen. Thank you, Elise. Here comes Kate. Excellent. Thank you so much for being here.
Such great
Community
volunteers.
Thread. Oh my gosh. Yes. And we have the United Way of Washington County East Executive Director, Kristen Kroll, coming through. Oh, excellent. I would love one. It is a Stuff the Bus sticker.
All right.
It is a new logo this year, which is very exciting.
It's wonderful.
Yes.
Erin, what's a quick way for people to get in touch with United Way if they want to get involved in volunteering?
So if they could do uwwce.org, that is the quickest way to see all of the opportunities and also to benefit from any of the programs that we're doing.
Thanks for sharing that, Erin.
You bet. And I think Central Automotive just went past us.
I think they zipped by.
And
They're
you know
so
what?
fast.
Exactly. Automotive, they have no problem with their automobiles because they went right past. I
Keeping
love
the parade moving along, okay?
And
we have Classic Construction and Consulting here. They're a local exterior contractor with multiple offices located in downtown Stillwater.
Excellent. Downtown Stillwater is just absolutely gorgeous, and it is historic, and so they need people with construction experience.
Oh yes,
downtown
preservation
there.
of all those beautiful buildings is #1 priority here.
Absolutely. And now here's another place that I can absolutely give a testimonial to. It's Curio Dance. It's company and school of which my daughter attends. So they have a new state-of-the-art dance facility in Stillwater. It's gorgeous, right by Bryan's Market. They are family-owned and operated.
Erin, are you in any of the classes? Do they have adult classes?
They do have adult classes. They have an adult ballet class that is starting this fall that we're looking forward to.
Oh,
they
wonderful.
offer excellent dance education and sharing the art of dance with the community. And they've got a wonderful Boom Dance Fest in Lowell Park coming up on August 3rd. I have gone to this. It's free.
Oh, wow.
It's right along the backdrop of the St. Croix River. It's absolutely gorgeous.
Oh, it sounds like a lot of fun. August 3rd, you said?
Yes,
Okay.
August 3rd.
Lowell Park.
Absolutely. Curio Dance is absolutely the best in the area. Happy to have them.
They got the
Excellent.
whole
Thank you,
crew out.
Patricia. Yes.
Wow.
And if you have not seen it, hi, Caitlin, one of the owners and instructors, doing a wonderful job. And here we are with Dario, and he is also one of the owner and operators. And he actually can be seen sometimes on the Ordway stage.
Oh, no, that's wonderful. And now I guess what is coming up next?
Oh my goodness. June
The
weddings.
Wedding officiants.
If you
Rick and June are there ready to get married. Anybody want to get married today? It looks like Rick and June will just put you on the truck and
Hello, Janine. Excellent. So the June weddings, if you or someone you know is looking to get hitched and needs an officiant,
yeah, there they are.
Minnesota or Wisconsin, which is excellent. Oh, Beersicle Adventures.
Yes, Joseph
oh my
Brewing
goodness.
Company.
It is Stillwater's own multi-person pedal bike. It's a bike for a bunch. And you can tell when somebody's not pulling their weight.
I know. And, you know, they're actually not having to put much effort in to get up this little slope of a hill here.
No, and you know
So-
what? There is an engine in it. I've been on it several times.
Oh, is that the trick? Okay.
It is because, you know, at the beginning of the trip, everyone has more energy. And near the end of it, they're not as coordinated, so the engine really comes in
I just
handy.
wonder why they aren't.
You know, it's a mystery to us all. And now we actually have someone coming up that I know has done a wonderful job in supporting the community, and we just welcomed a donation for Stuff the Bus from them. It's Budget Blinds of Stillwater and Lake Elmo. And they are coming through. I am absolutely here for any amount of fringe that comes from any float.
Yes. Yes. Look at this. All the bubbles.
So thank you so much, Budget Blinds of Stillwater and Lake Elmo. They could just, thank you so much. They could just be selling you blinds, but no, they are active members in this community.
Yes,
There is Pam, who's doing a wonderful job. I'm guessing she's got grandchildren with her. Hopefully these aren't just children off the street that she's picked up, but if they are, she's a safe person. I know this. Thank you, Budget Blinds of Stillwater, Lake Elmo.
Sawyer's Dream. Now they performed. They're the opening act for Summer Tuesdays.
Excellent. And I just heard them at the Ice Cream Social this past Thursday. So, my goodness, they are not sleeping at all.
No.
Please welcome the top booked original band in the Twin Cities, Sawyer's Dream, with their signature harmony vocal sound.
And don't forget about Summer Tuesdays. It's going on now. Every Tuesday night they have the movies, they have the craft fairs, they have local businesses offering information. It's a great community event, and the music goes until dusk, and then the movie starts.
Exactly.
So we do have, I think, maybe 3 or 4 more weeks of Summer Tuesdays. So
this week is coming up with Barbie, and then on July 30th is the Goonies, and
oh,
you
you've
can
got
bring
your
stuff.
calendar marked
I
already.
do.
So
I
is
love the Goonies.
Mine is as well, and I enjoyed Sawyer's Dream very much, and the other bands that have been playing. Looking forward to it.
Excellent. This is Albertville Royalty, Make-A-Wish Queen for a Day.
Oh.
Excellent. So happy to have you here. What
Thanks
a
for
wonderful
coming.
organization and a gorgeous float. So
It
happy to have you
is.
here. Now, I want to introduce them really quickly because I want to hear all of these bagpipes.
Yes,
This is the
let's-
Twin Cities Metro Pipe Band, and it's an all-volunteer organization dedicated to learning and performing the music of the Great Highland Bagpipe and Highland Snare. So now if you would like them to perform at your event or interested in music lessons, you can go to the website tcmpb.org. Thank you for being here, Twin Cities Metro Pipe Band. And so now we have Cirid for Stillwater. Progress for Stillwater is led by Cirid Kellerman, a North Hill resident running for Ward 2 City Council this fall. Thank you so much for being here, Cirid.
And Dan Stout, State Farm, following
Excellent.
up, playing the trombone, and someone's holding the music for him. Doesn't seem to be reading the music, but the wonderful fire truck, loaded with family and friends.
Excellent. Thank you so
State
much,
Farm
Dan Stout. And
Insurance.
Dan is actually an active member of the Community Chamber of Commerce as well, and a wonderful volunteer in the community. Thanks for being here, Dan.
And Ed Nelson is following for Stillwater City Council.
Yes, now have
Welcome,
you gotten
Ed.
a chance to meet Ed yet?
No.
Okay, so you will want to meet Ed. Ed is coming down here waving, and Ed is actually a representative as well for Valley Outreach here in the
wondering if we can
cities.
get a-
He is new to the area and actually a few years now. And
Maybe
we are.
we can get him to come on over. And
Ed, can you come on over?
Yeah.
We're going to ask you a few questions here in front of the crowd.
you want to take them up there?
Hi, Ed.
How are you? Good to see you.
Good to see you. So now, Ed,
Yes.
tell me, what is one thing that you're looking forward to in this campaign for City Council?
I'm looking for transparency and inclusivity. I want to bring the community even closer together and make sure that every single person in our community is part of the process and that their voice is heard.
Excellent, Ed.
Thanks,
Thank you
Ed.
so much for being
Thank
here.
you guys so much.
Good
Wonderfully
luck
said.
for a mile and a half. It's coming up.
Okay, and we just had Save a Tree come by as well. I'm sure many of us are familiar with Save a Tree removal, and also they offer consulting on how do we take care of our shrubs if they're suffering, looking a little bad.
Yes, because I don't have a natural green thumb. I try hard.
Well, Save a Tree is an excellent resource for sort of information, as well as tree removal and tree care and lawn care.
Excellent. Build Tech Contracting Company. I love it. I don't think that all of the people on board are contractors right now, but you know what? They can absolutely give me a Thank you so much, Build Tech. Excellent. Thank you so much for coming through. Thank you.
The children should be so happy at the parade here. How many of you have your buckets filled already?
Do we have any full buckets of candy so far? Full buckets? We get halfway there? You know what? They're not going to pay us any mind because they are concentrated.
They're focused. They are so focused.
I love it. Also in focus is the Edge Martial Arts. Well, now, when were they founded, Pam?
Edge Martial Arts was founded in 2003 by a 4-time world champion grandmaster, Nathan Thorne, and he's been a long-time staple in the community. Thorne has been teaching in the St. Croix Valley for 32 years, and his staff of instructors are second to none. Once again, we were talking about, the discipline that's instilled in children who take martial arts. My son earned his black belt, and I swear, Pete, it helped in high school so much when he was in the classes.
I can believe it.
I think it's a great opportunity to stay fit as well as to develop character and discipline.
Absolutely, and they are just located by, we are getting candy coming from somewhere, and I'm not sure, but I am here for it. It's raining candy?
It could be. Anything's possible.
And it's butterscotches. Oh my gosh, how did you know, candy gods?
Well, Salem Lutheran Church and School is here. Salem Lutheran Church and School celebrates our place in the Stillwater community for 140 years. They have enrollment opportunities there.
Yes, and so do they have just for one grade, or how many grades have open slots right now for enrollment?
They have K through 8, I believe.
Excellent.
Some information here, but
and preschool.
And preschool as well.
Excellent, and it says here that they hope that we all enjoy the community festival. Invite all to come and see Jesus with them. So thank you for being here, Salem Lutheran Church and School.
Yes. And Shifsky Companies just walked by here.
Excellent.
Based in Stillwater, is a premier landscape design build firm dedicated to creating memorable outdoor living experiences with core values of leadership, integrity, fortitude, and excellence. They transform ordinary spaces into extraordinary sanctuaries. Oh, that sounds lovely. And then we have Blazer Pools, fiberglass pools since 1978.
Oh my goodness.
Build a memorable pool experience. Ooh, doesn't that sound nice?
It really does. I'm a fan. If someone says a pool party, there's very little things that can make me say no.
I know. We all know who has the pool, right?
Exactly.
Wait for those invitations.
Exactly. And you have to, in here in Minnesota, you have to pack it in so you don't miss out on the short period of time.
And we have Shifsky Companies passing us by now, based in Stillwater as well. It's a premier landscape design build firm dedicated to creating memorable outdoor living experiences. With one core values of leadership, integrity, fortitude, and excellence, they transform ordinary spaces, I think I already said this, into extraordinary sanctuaries. So they came by again.
And so now we have the wonderful Rock Point Church coming through. Now, Rock Point Church is of Lake Elmo, and they provide volunteers to collect trash around the parade route, which is amazing to keep this company.
They've been doing this for every parade since I can remember. It's just wonderful how they demonstrate what they believe in,
Absolutely. So happy to have you here, Rock Point Church. Thank you so much.
Yes.
And now they have Sundays at 9 a.m. and 10:30 a.m., and that's at Rock Point Church in Lake Elmo, Minnesota. If you want more information, hold up your phone to that QR code. It'll pop up for you right there. So thank you so much for being here, Rock Point Church. I have nothing to give you. I am so sorry.
We will pick up our trash, though. We encourage everybody in the park and elsewhere along the curbside is to please take everything with you when you leave.
Exactly.
Thank you so much. Thank you again, Rock Point, for your
Thank you, Rock Point Church, and everyone, thank you so much for joining us today.
Yes. It looks like we are at the end. Can you believe that?
So, thank you to everyone that came out to the parade today.
Yes.
Thank you to all of the volunteers. Please remember to pick up after yourselves. Keep our Stillwater beautiful and clean. And thank you to Valley Access. They are the ones that
Yes.
provided this opportunity for you to hear us here and for people to view at home.
Thank you to
or
all our
wherever they are.
sponsors as well. The parade couldn't happen without them.
No?
Do we want to give a run through one more time?
Absolutely. Thank you so
Everlight
much.
Solar, Mid-State Excavating, Valley Access Channels, of course, Cub, Watermark Church, Rock Point Church, Fractional Toys, Century Power Equipment and Sports, U.S. Army Recruiting Services, and of course, we have Papa John's sponsoring the 2024 Lumberjack Days Parade.
Love
It's
it.
been a pleasure hosting with you, Erin.
You as well,
It
Pam.
just
I
passed
love being with
by
you.
Same here. And we look forward to seeing you again at the 2025 Lumberjack Days Parade. Hope you enjoy the day, and we are so grateful that we all stayed dry.
Absolutely. Way to go with manifestation, everyone.
All right.
Well done. Please enjoy yourselves for
Yes.
the rest of the weekend.
Head on downtown, enjoy the festivities while they're still going on. Take care. Have a safe day.